Hi, everyone, and welcome to my review of Sing Street. This is the brand new film from director John Carney, who in 2007 gave us Once, one of the greatest movie musicals of the modern day. And then in 2013, he gave us Begin Again and showed us that Keira Knightley not only is a good actress, but a really good singer as well. And kind of made me tolerate Adam Levine. But anyways, with this new one, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival this year. That's the first time I ever heard about it. I heard some amazing things from the festival, from friends. And thanks to AMC Stubs, they were showcasing a van screening that happened today. And the movie, I believe, gets hopefully a major release in April. But I'm really glad that I got the chance to see it right now. I went with my sister. Sadly, she hasn't seen those other films, but I'm hoping after watching Sing Street, she'll go back and watch Once, which won an Academy Award for Best Song, and Begin Again, which was also nominated for Best Song. One of the songs in that thing. And I feel that one of the songs in this film, I hope and I pray, will also be nominated for Best Song. What I really love about director John Carney, even before I saw Sing Street, is his use of comedy, realistic drama, and real music, original music. In this one, Sing Street, he is a co-author of the music. He's also a co-author of the script, and he's the director of the film, of course. And this one's centered in 1985 in Dublin, Ireland. We get to know a young kid named Cosmo. He is dealing with issues. He has an older brother that he loves. It's kind of a, he's teaching him the ways of life and music. He has a sister that he's not really that close to. They don't really have that close relationship. He loves his parents, but his parents seem like they may end up not being together very, very soon. And also, there's some financial issues that are happening in the city, in the town, in his life, in his parents' lives, and he has to move to another school. But he really loves music. He can play the guitar. He's really passionate about it. And through the process of going to this new school, he makes some new friends. He makes some new enemies. They want to form a band. And he also meets a very young, pretty girl who lives across the way at a house for girls. I think she's been abandoned by her parents, and they want to make music videos. This is the 1980s. This music is all around. Duran Duran is on the TV with music videos. MTV is alive, and this is what they're inspired to do. This is what they want to do, and they're inspired by the music they love. This movie is inspired by the 80s, and what did I think about it? Let's talk about this wonderful, beautiful, perfect film. Yes, maybe there is some issues that I have with it that are slight nitpicks. Mainly, it is, I wish we got to know other characters, supporting characters in this film. We get to know a lot of people. There's a big cast. But this movie does a lot of things right. And that's why I call it perfect. And that's why I call it something that I really, really loved and enjoyed. Not only is the cast great, a new cast, I did recognize the parents. They have been on television, and I think one of them is on Game of Thrones right now. So those are the recognizable stars. But this new cast of up-and-comers. Cosmos is played by an actor named Fredia Walsh-Peelo. I could be getting that wrong. It's his first movie he's ever been in. His brother is played by Jack Rayner, who is from Transformers 4 and some other films. And his love interest in the film is played by an actress named Lucy Boynton. And then the rest of the cast is just, again, a lot of up-and-comers, newcomers, unknowns at this time. But hopefully after this film, we will get the chance to see them more. Hopefully on the big screen. And I would love to see it in concert. Because that aspect of the movie is one of my favorite parts of the film. It's the original music. Yes, there is some great source music in here from Duran Duran and The Cure and many, many others, great 80s music. But it's the original music that really gets you to care about what's going on, the feelings that the artists have in this movie. And like Once and Begin Again, these are movies that have amazing soundtracks. And again, John Carney is great at incorporating real human interactions and letting the music stick with you, stay with you. When the music starts, especially the original music in the film, like the previous movies, we get to see it played out. It doesn't just cut away. It might cut away to maybe what in the mind of our characters, but we actually get to hear the music played out. And there wasn't a single song that I wasn't happy to listen to. There wasn't a single song that I was tapping my toes to. It was just, every song fit so well and felt like it was a part of the time, as well, something original and different in its own right. I love the way this movie looks and feels. It feels like it was shot on film. I would like to believe this movie was shot on film. That's what look. It didn't feel like it was trying to. It didn't feel like dress up. It didn't feel like a movie that was made today and it was trying to be about the 80s or a different time. It actually felt like the 1980s. This is one of the best films that really captures that great era of fashion, of music, of film. This movie just does an amazing job that I never felt like the characters did not fit in this situation. It really felt like the 1980s. I was around during the 1980s. Yes, around 1985, I was 8 years old, enjoying Back to the Future, a movie that is talked about a little bit in this movie, and there's some other surprises I don't want to give away. But I love the 1980s. It's part of my childhood. It is my childhood. The 1980s is my childhood. So it was great to go back there, but not feel it in a nostalgic way. A little bit, but not totally in a nostalgic way, but also to care about the characters. I love the relationship that is formed between the two main leads. You really care about them. They're very attractive. They're very nice. I mean, the acting as well. I like I think my favorite aspect when it comes to acting in the film happens between the two boys, the two brothers. I really thought that was. I actually thought that was the most important aspect of the movie, even though a lot of the other relationships and friendships and even some other things that happen in the film that are some nice surprises. Everybody felt like they had wonderful chemistry. And again, the use of music is perfect. It's so memorable and interesting and enlightening, and you feel the passion. And I really felt what director John Carney was trying to accomplish with this film. Great dialogue, great setting. If I had any complaints about the movie, again, it would just be that there's a lot of other characters that we get to know a little bit. I wish we just got to know a little bit more. We get to know the main cast. Everything feels right, placed right with who we get to know in the film, especially the main cast. But, there's some side characters. There's some other things that happen in the film that I wish, I would have liked if we could step into their world, their home life, just for a little bit and see where they actually came from. But I like the process that this movie shows, the writing process, from getting the band together to writing the music and then performing it. It made me feel good to be alive. It made me feel good inside. And I think John Carney is just one of the best directors today that utilizes comedy, drama, and live music. And I want to believe, just like those other films, that these kids are as talented as they are portrayed in this film. You see them play the guitar and play all kinds of instruments. I like to believe that they were hired because they can sing and dance and play music. And I hope this movie is successful. I hope people will go out and support it when it does get released in April. Please support the film. I'm going to buy the soundtrack. I want to see these guys in concert. That's what I like to see this music played live in concert. And that's what I love most about this wonderful, amazing film. The great incorporation of these great characters and this great music and this wonderful love letter to the 1980s. And for that, I am going to give this film a solid 4 stars out of 4. This is one of the best films of the year. The first really great, perfect, in my eyes, film of 2016. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites.
And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.